Good evening and welcome to the campus of Austintown Fitch High School, where today the Austintown Fitch Falcons are set to play host to the Mathews Mustangs. Hi everybody, I'm Matt Marr on the call for you tonight in what should be a very good matchup. Starting off with the Mustangs from Mathews, they come to today's game with a winning streak of 8 straight games. Their overall record is 15-3, and they're 11-0 in their conference. Good for first place. Their last 4 games in their 8-game winning streak have been shutouts of 13 runs or more. So, a lot of offensive here for the Mustangs. Starting lineup for the Mustangs looks a little bit something like this. It'll be Kelsey Newsome, who's at bat now. First pitch to her. Down low and there for a ball. 1-0 the count. After Newsome will be Gianna Toto and then Olivia Matheny. In the circle here for the Falcons, Sydney Watts. Next pitch in there. Outside for ball. 2-0 the count. Taylor stepping back onto the rubber. Time called by the first base umpire.
They won't let him beat on the wall.
Falcons were beating on the wall of their dugout there, so the umpire rather there told them to stop doing that as it could be a distraction. Pitch down low inside there for ball 3. 3-0 the count here. Good at bat here by Newsome. Draw the 3-0 count. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed at a ball up high there. Just kind of chopped at it. Strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike for the leadoff batter here for the Mathews Mustangs. Taylor stepping back up to the rubber. Here comes her next pitch. Swung on. Playable there by the diving shortstop. An absolutely amazing play there to start things off here. We have one away.
The diving stop and catch for out number 1 of this game.
That was shortstop Ayla Ray. Shortstop Ayla Ray who made that amazing diving catch there. Might have been right outside your screen there.
Number 13, Gianna
I do apologize, not the best sight lines. Well, that will bring up Gianna Toto with 1 away here. First pitch, swung on and miss. Strike number 1. Next pitch from Taylor. And there for strike number 2. Umpire behind home plate clearly and loudly pronounced that one. Now Taylor, exact opposite of her first at bat here. First batter rather, has an 0-2 hole for the batter. Pitch, swung on, miss. Strike number 3, got her to go for it. And there's 2 away here. Brings up Olivia Matheny. Hoping to keep the inning alive here for her team. Not go in order.
For the Mathews Mustangs, it's freshman third baseman, number 8, Olivia Matheny.
Olivia Matheny.
He's batting .661 with 6 homers and 30
wearing number 8 there.
The
Freshman batter here. First pitch to her. Called strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Now Taylor is set. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. That ball was up high there, but got battered to go after it for strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Being aware of the fact that there are 2 outs here. Maybe just trying to get on base here. Next pitch at the 0-2 count. Swung on and missed. Taylor will get them down in order. After the top of the first, we're scoreless here in Austintown. We'll be back for the bottom of the first here on YSN.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a 2nd season of Youth Deck Hockey, July 16th through August 27th. 8, 11, 14, and 17U players. Register now for 6 Saturday games and 1 scheduled practice each week at the Wick Recreation Area. Registration for the Adult League is also now being accepted. Sign up now and don't miss your chance to play deck hockey. Call today or visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Back here for the bottom half of the first. The Mathews Mustangs went in order. Their first at bat. We'll see if the Falcons can do any better here. Batting order for the Falcons looks a little something like this. Ayla Ray.
Number two. Okay. We got you. Is number 2, Kaylin McCollum.
Pardon me. The umpire there was.
The deliveries in the circle from starting pitcher and right-hander.
Umpire was saying something there to the press box here.
Making her 15th appearance and start this season.
So the batting order, Ayla Ray, Samantha A., Maddie Taylor, and cleanup is Sydney Watts, followed by Bella Tofil, Caitlin Mitchell, Samantha Severn, McKenna Hogan, and Maddie Brodus. Sophia Sinlak is also out there for defense. She'll be replaced by Samantha Severn as designated hitter. Get set here for the bottom half of the first as everything gets sorted out there. Everybody gets set. Looks like we're waiting on something else going on right below the box here. Umpire makes his way back out. Just fixing his roster. Gets his mask back on.
Yeah, they accept credit cards.
Pitcher here for the Mustangs is Emma Gates. She gets set. Here comes her first pitch.
Ayla Ray.
In there for strike number 1, 0-1 the count.
What did I miss pitch-wise?
Just the first one, I think it was.
Gates stepping back up to the circle. Here comes her next pitch. Swung on miss for strike number 2. Eyes are quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now, Gates quickly set. Next pitch swung on, popped up there into left field.
Yes, she caught it.
For a catch and an out there for out number 1. That'll bring up Samantha A.
Batting in the second position for Fitch is another left-hand swinging.
Number 7, she's a senior this year. She's playing out in center field
Sammy A.
this evening. So Ray's out, A's in. Here comes the first pitch to her. Swung on, miss. Strike number 1. Gates getting the ball back. Approaching back up to the rubber. Here comes her next pitch. Looked like she was going to go for a bunt there. Held off there. Got a called ball. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield playing a little in there. Next pitch to her. That one was a bite attempt. She took all the way there. Strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comes Gates stepping back up to the rubber. Here comes her next pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Count remains the same. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll do it again.
You know I'm famished, so I might send you out for that.
Gates stepping back up to the rubber at the 1-2 count. Here comes her pitch. Up high there for ball number 2. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes Gates. Next pitch. Swung on, got a piece of it there to keep herself alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes is where we still sit. Ball made its way back to the backstop.
Fantail shrimp and chop sirloin dinners today. I did it yesterday.
Comes Gates.
You like shrimp?
Approaching back up to the rubber. She'll come quickly. Comes the next pitch. Swung on, popped out, left field. Looks like it's going to go foul. Yes, it will, so we'll stay alive here. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Parmesan and Cajun grilled chicken yesterday. For all the fixings.
A just keeping herself alive here. The next pitch to her. Swung on right past the glove of the shortstop into center field. Runner goes to first and stays there for a single. So, the Austintown Fitch Falcons will be the first ones to get into the outfield there with a hit. That'll bring up Maddie Taylor.
Coming to the plate and batting in
Pitcher
the
here
three-hole
tonight
the
for the
Lady
Falcons.
is senior captain first baseman, number 10, Maddie Taylor.
First pitch to her. Down low, near the dirt there for ball number 1, 1-0 count. Taylor getting very vocal encouragement there from the dugout. The pitch. Swung on, foul down the left field. Strike number 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maddie Taylor stepping back into the box here. Gates approaches the rubber. Here comes her next pitch. And there for strike number 2. Throw over to first. Runner gets back in time. No tag needed. Counts 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Maddie Taylor. Gates has a bit of a cheat sheet out there on her left arm there. Telling her what pitches she has available. Checked it. Pitch. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
There. That was tailing away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the next pitch. Popped up there. Playable. Catcher under it. Not able to make the catch there. Looks like third baseman was coming in for it too. Wasn't clear who wanted after it, and it just drops down. Count stays the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base with just 1 away here.
Well, you know, I knows I was working there.
Taylor's able to stay lucky there. So nobody was able to decipher who was going to make the catch.
I think the catcher was going for it, and I think the third baseman was
Comes
gonna
Gates
take
stepping
over
back up
once
to
he got
the
to-
rubber for pitch. Outside, run down over to second, throw, and Tom gets away from the shortstop there. Backed up by the second base, so that way the runner only stays at second, doesn't get any more.
Technically, it should be because somebody should have caught the ball.
We now have a full count here.
And now a full count.
With Samantha A over there at second base, the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike number 3 and out number 2. It's now 2 outs. That'll bring up Cindy Watts as a runner in scoring position.
Batting fourth and cleanup for the Fitch Lady Falcons is freshman pitcher number 32, Sydney Watts.
First pitch to her. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1.
Goes for that big home run ball. She pulled her head.
Looked like she was trying to pull something there early.
So the foul ball.
Wasn't able to make contact. Next pitch to her. Swung on, popped up there.
That ball is going to be
Caught, catchable there
Oh,
by the
no
second
cone.
baseman. Just barely able to make it as it looked like it's caught snow cone style, basket style as well.
Yanakoto plays
But either way,
snow
that's
cone,
out
but
number
retires
3.
to side with the put out.
Runner stranded over at second, and we
And
played
in
through
the
1,
home
and
after
it's
first
scoreless
Fitch
here in
Lady Falcons,
Austintown.
no
Back
runs
for the
on
top
one
of the
hit,
second.
One out single to center by Sammy A.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
It's just the biggest thing is meeting people, building relationships, and changing their lives. People come in with a huge wall. They don't know what to expect. I try to calm them down and get their trust right away and let them know that I've been here a long time. I've sold a lot of cars. I know what to do. We're going for what's best for them. I'm Nick Amendola, and I've been at Greenwood Chevrolet for 26 years.
Back for the top half of the second inning. We're scoreless here in Austintown. As the middle of the order comes up, it's pitcher Emma Gates, 5-hole Caitlin McCollum, and then the 6-hole Kennedy Newsom. Finish off the order, that's Ella Volpel, Ava Sugart, and Asia Pate. Here's the first pitch from Taylor to Gates. Outside for ball one. 1-0 count here, top of the second, scoreless game here. Both teams with winning streaks on the line here. Both teams have been able to score in droves here in every game they've played. Don't expect that here tonight, though. Very even defense. Next pitch swung on a miss for strike number one. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Is that your house arrest bracelets?
Yeah, right.
Taylor throwing with some heat there, got away from the catcher. Batter still swung through it, so count is 1-1. Next pitch from Taylor to Gates. Lobbed in there for strike number 2. Didn't have much heat on there. Kind of caught the batter off guard there. Caught everybody off guard there. Was right over the plate there for strike number 2. Next pitch to her. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. So, Emma Gates goes down the swing, and that'll bring up Kaylin McCollum.
Now entering the box and batting fifth is the senior catcher, number 2, Kaylin McCollum.
It's the catcher here for Mustangs. First pitch is up high for ball number 1, 1-0 the count.
She played for us. She couldn't hit 4 double zeros awful. She couldn't hit either.
Taylor approaches back up to the rubber. Here comes the next pitch at 1-0. Swung on a miss. Strike 1. Count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Next pitch from Taylor. Swung on a miss for strike number 2. So threw a ball for her first pitch. Is now back in the count here with 2 strikes.
It's a slow pitch league. And they got a girl that throws hard.
So here comes the next pitch at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And there for strike number 3, called passively there by the umpire, but strikeout nonetheless. That'll bring up Kennedy Newsom.
Now in addition, batting 6th in the lineup is freshman first baseman number 6, Kennedy Newsom.
Looking to get the first hit for her team here. First pitch to her. Swung on, fouled off. Back to the backstop for strike number 1. Didn't look like she wanted to go all the way through with that one. Made contact nonetheless. 0-1 count. Next pitch. Looked like she went through, broke the plane there. Definitely did for strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Taylor doing a great job here, getting these batters to go after balls that they don't want to go after. Unable to hold up there. Next pitch at 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. So Taylor retires the side, all with strikeouts there. We've played through 1.5. We go to the bottom of the second here, scoreless in Austintown. We're back.
Mustangs, they're again retired in order 1, 2, 3.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Leading off the home half of the second inning.
Back here, bottom of the second, scoreless game here. Falcons due up here. First pitch taken for strike number 1. It's Bella Tofil, left fielder here. Next pitch to her. Swung on, fouled off.
This girl's probably one of the top speeds with
0-2 the count.
They face the wide variety.
Gates
She's legit.
continuing. Throw the pitches quickly. Next one up there, fouled off, out of play behind the backstop. Count stays, no balls, 2 strikes. Wait here to get a ball back from the dugout. Doing Gates. Stepping back up to the rubber. There's our next pitch. Down low in the dirt before it even gets over to the plate for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gates ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, fouled off, I'm out of play again. Count stays, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here for Falcons. Comes the next pitch. Just outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes there.
Eagle eyes on that one too, because
Another close call there. At least from our angle it looked. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled off again. Tofil keeping herself alive there.
How many times is it her birthday? Didn't we play happy birthday for her?
yeah, we did.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Gates approaching back up to the rubber here, trying to punch her out. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off yet again here, this time down the third base line.
4 foul balls on
2 balls, 2 strikes. Tofil doing a good job of just keeping herself alive. Next pitch from Gates. This time swung on and missed for strike number 3. We have 1 away here. No, they'll rule that a foul ball rather. Must have gotten a piece of it. It's a close one there, but good eye there from the umpire. So 2-2 count to the leadoff batter still. Pitch didn't go. Up high for ball number 3. We have a full count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gates thought, and so did everybody else, thought that she was out of this at bat here about 2 pitches ago. Wasn't the case. Here comes the next pitch at 3-2. This time it looked like it was swung on a miss, and the umpire does confirm it for strikeout and out number 1. Good at bat there by Tofil, just not able to do anything with it. Obviously a better battle there by Gates, who won it.
Coming up at batting 6th in the order for the Lady Falcons is junior second baseman number 4, Caitlin Mitchell.
Caitlin Mitchell comes up, second baseman here for the Falcons. First pitch to her, right down the middle there for strike number 1, 0-1 count.
Third batter, see with a blue bat. Yeah.
Gates continuing to get back up to the rubber with haste. Next pitch. And there for strike number 2. So quickly in the hole here is Mitchell. The 0-2 count. Comes Gates' next pitch. Swung on, fouled off there, able to make contact to keep herself alive. We'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes. Comes Gates. Her next pitch. Ball a little high there, swung on a miss for strikeout number 2. Out number 2. That will bring up Samantha Severin, the designated hitter here. And for Sophia Sedlak.
In the order is freshman designated player number 42, Sammy Sever.
First pitch to her. In there for strike number 1. Gates doing a great job at finding the strike zone. Throwing with some speed there. Make it hard there for them to even want to try and swing at those. Next pitch. In there for strike number 2. Severin just took a look at that one. Thought she might have had a chance there. Didn't. 0-2 the count. Next pitch. High, a little outside there for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gates was trying to get Severin to chase there. Now quickly the next pitch. Swung on, missed for strike number 3. So 3 strikeouts in a row. That'll do it for the second inning. We're scoreless here in Austintown. We'll be back for the top of the third.
Half of the second inning as in the top half.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
Back for the top half of the third here. Bottom of the order due up for the Mathews. Ella Volpe will come up, the center fielder for Mathews, due up. The first pitch to her. One attempt fouled off into the backstop for strike number 1. After Volpe will be Ava Shugart and then Asia Pate. Shugart, as stated earlier, is the designated hitter here for Ava Del Garbino. Garbino playing left field. Defense only today. The next pitch. Swung on, miss for strike number 2. Infield playing in there. Looked like she wanted to go for a bunt there. Changed her mind last second. Was very late to the pitch. See what she opts to do here. She wants to keep trying to bunt. The 0-2 count. The pitch. Low outside for ball number 1. Good eye there by Volpe. Not to go after it. Comes Taylor's next pitch to her at 1-2. Another bunt attempt. Got a piece of it to foul it off. No? Is she out? A little confusion there. Looks like she will be out there. Bunt foul there for out number 1.
Now batting in the 8th position for Mathews is the freshman designated player, number 25, Ava Shugart.
Well, that'll bring up Ava Shugart. Designated hitter, the pitch. In there for strike number 1, 0-1 the count. Taylor back up on the rubber, the pitch to her. Swung on, missed. That ball was way up high there, but got to go after it anyways. Count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff batter bunting out. Here's the next pitch at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got to go for it for strikeout. That's 2 away here for Asia Pate.
They brought their own music for their own.
So far, Taylor has 5 strikeouts here. Looking to see if she can add number 6. First pitch to Pate.
Batting in the 9th spot now for the Mathews Mustangs is
in there, right down the middle for strike number 1. 0-1 to count.
is freshman number 16, Mia Del Garbino.
Looks like Mia Del Garbino will be in, actually, rather. Pitch is in there, swung on, miss for strike number 2. 0-2 the count there. So that is, in fact, Mia Del Garbino, number 16 at bat. Taylor, next pitch to her at the 0-2 count. High for ball number 1. 1-2 the count.
All right, I'll have to see who's playing shortstop next half it. Why? That's not the original hitter in the 9th spot in the batting order. And her twin sister is the flex
Next
player.
pitch at 1-2. Swung on, popped up. Playable there. Second base comes in, makes the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd, scoreless here in Austintown.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
It's storm season,
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
and Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air,
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
online,
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
on social media, and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Back for the bottom half of the 3rd. It's brought to my attention that I was saying the wrong name for the pitcher for the Falcons. Pitcher is Sydney Watts. First pitch taken on for strike number 1. So Watts is pitching. It's my bad.
Watts ain't pitching now. That's Gates.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Next pitch swung on. Caught there by the shortstop for out number 1.
For baptism out there.
So that'll bring up
ninth in the order is junior right fielder number 18,
Maddie
left-hand
Bautis.
swinging Maddie Butis.
Maddie Butis, rather. First pitch outside for ball number 1. Next pitch, swung on, miss. Strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yes, all the check swingers and the bunt swingers and the
And next pitch from Gates. Swung on, missed. Didn't look confident going into that one. Strike 2, nonetheless. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here. Next pitch from Gates. Another swing and a miss there for out number 2. I'll bring up top of the order here.
Pretty boy swing. Wing to the top of the Fitch Lady Falcons batting order, shortstop number 1, Ayla Ray.
So, that brings number 1, Ayla Ray. Box, the pitch. Swung on, gets down left field there. Runner goes from first, stays there. It's fielded by the left fielder for a single here with 2 away. For 1 for 2 on the day. That will bring up Samantha A.
Now center fielder number 7, Sammy A.
A single back in the first is 1 for 1. Be a great opportunity here for her. Maybe get another hit, maybe a little more. First pitch to her. Down low for ball number 1.
Center fielder, if one goes out to her, he can run on her on him all day.
Gates approaching the rubber. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on, miss. Runner going over to second. Throw in time, but not able to be caught there by the second baseman. All right, that's the shortstop covering second base. So runner is safe at second. And the count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a single from A could do some real damage here. They could get the lead. Just able to put one in play. Next pitch. Call ball, number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner staying at second base. Next pitch. Bunt fouled off. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, first run might win this game. I know.
2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on second here in a very tightly contested contest here at the bottom of the third. It's scoreless here in Austintown. Gates approaches back up to a rubber. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off there. Stay even here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to get her second hit of the game here. Here's the next pitch to her. Swung on, fouled off again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gates now with the ball back. Getting back into position. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That might drop down, and it will in fact. Base hit and runner scores in. It's 1-0 in favor of the home team. Falcons strike first there with an RBI single from Samantha A. Give herself a small hit streak there.
First baseman number 10, Maddie Taylor.
Maddie Taylor coming back up. Struck out swinging in her first appearance. First pitch in there for strike number 1. They're looking to keep this inning alive. Maybe bring in another run.
She should have kept coming for that ball. She had it.
Gates' next pitch. Outside ball. Throw down to first. Not in time there. Runner gets back safely.
One to be long, yes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first with 2 away. Scores 1-0 in favor of the Falcons. Comes Gates' 1-1 pitch. Swung on, playable. It's going foul down the first base line and not able to be caught by the first baseman. That'll be a foul ball for strike number 2.
Foul ball and no error and block.
Everybody makes their way back to where they were.
Try.
Taylor steps back into the box. Gates steps back up to the rubber. Here comes her 1-2 pitch. Swung on, this time even further foul down the first baseline. Stays in the fence though, but is down foul. Count stays the same, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on, foul down the third baseline this time, changing things up a little bit. Keeping herself alive nonetheless. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gates approaches. She's ready. Here comes her next pitch. Swan fouled off, out of play beyond the backstop. Finding different ways to foul here. Keeping herself alive in this count. Just waiting for that perfect pitch. Gates refusing to give it to her. Next pitch. Up high, runner makes her way over to second. Will she go to 3? No, she won't. Wild pitch allows the runner to advance to second. And now with the runner in scoring position, 2-2 count, another opportunity here just to put that ball in play and get another run in. Comes a pitch from Gates. Swung on, fouled yet again over there towards the dugout.
She's working on her golf slice there.
Maddie Taylor doing a great job here, keep herself alive.
Wicked stuff for that.
fouling off in different locations here. Next pitch.
Spin and everything.
Up high for a full count. Runner stays over at second base. And we have a full count here. A Maddie Taylor. Gates is ready. Here comes her payoff. Swung on there. Left fielder under it. Makes the grab. Almost dropped it, but holds on there for out number 3. We've played through 3 here. The Falcons were able to strike back here in the 3rd, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Falcons. Be back for the top half of the 4th here on YSN.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull. Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Back here for the top half of the 4th. And as I have been reminded a couple times here, I have been saying the wrong person. Sydney Watts is the pitcher, has been the pitcher for the whole game. Not Maddie Taylor. Maddie Taylor is over at first base. It's Sydney Watt in the circle. Top of the order due up here for Mathews Mustangs. The first pitch up high for ball number 1. 1-0 the count. Next pitch, swung on, miss. Strike 1, count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Newsom popped out back in the first or second at bat. Next pitch, swung on, missed. Strike number 2. It's a 1-2 count courtesy of Sydney Watts. The next pitch. Swung on there, fouled off. Right side of the plate, count remains the same. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Eventually they'll find some bigger pitching. The best luck they'd have is like letting Emma Watts or Emma Yates throw against them.
Comes the next pitch. Up high there, wasn't taken there by the batter Newsom. So ball number 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watts stepping back up. Comes a 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off there, out of play. Count stays the same, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the next pitch. Swung on, fouled off yet again here.
Oh, it's sounds like he's corking it.
At the top of the box here.
How about that?
Trying to time her up.
2 balls, 2 strikes, still the count.
Sure.
Here's Watts. The next pitch. In there for called strike number 3 for out number 1. That'll bring up Toto. Strikeout swinging back in the first. Sure, she would love to change that here. Get the first hit here for her team. Comes the first pitch to her. Called strike number 1, 0-1 the count. Ball looked a little inside there, must have just gotten the inside edge. So the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, missed. Quickly she's down the count here, 0-2. See if she can dig herself out of this hole. Watts' next pitch. Right over the plate for strike number 3. Second strikeout of this inning and the second out as well. That'll bring up Matheny. Struck out swinging to end the first. Looking to change things up here.
Now at the plate, third baseman number 8, Olivia Matheny.
Here comes Watts' first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. Matheny stepping back into the box here. Watts is ready. Comes the next pitch. Swung on, grounded softly right back to the circle, throw over to first. Plenty of time there to make out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's Falcons 1, Mustangs nothing.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
If you can dream it, you can live it. Enjoy outdoor living at its finest with outdoor furniture at Shealy's. Whether hosting picnics or dining al fresco, with outdoor dining sets, you can bring family and friends together. You can create an outdoor oasis for your patio or deck, perfect for relaxing summer evenings. And unwind under the stars when you cozy up to a nice fire. Savor the season with outdoor living at Shealy's. Shealy's, proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Cleveland Guardians.
Back for the bottom of the 4th.
Now leading off in the bottom half of the 4th inning for the Fitch Lady Falcons.
Falcons looking to extend their lead as they were able to get a run. Left one stranded. Back in the 3rd. Falcons have 3 hits here. To the Mustangs 0. Gates comes up. The first pitch. Down low in the dirt, gets away there from the catcher for ball number 1. Pitcher Watts is up right now, followed by Tofil and then Mitchell.
The strikeout column for the year, it's Watts 233, Gates 132.
Comes Gates, the 1-0 count. Pitch is swung on, hit hard out there into right field, and it's out of the park here for a home run.
Run number 7.
It's her 7th home run of the season here. And she just extended her team's lead to 2-0. That ball looked like it might have been able to stay in there, but just over the fence there in right field.
Sydney Watts goes opposite field for team high.
It's an opposite field home run there.
And has now driven in 21 runs for the season.
Who else had 7 or 6?
She leads
So Watts
7.
now 1 for 2.
She lead with 6.
Ended first with an infield fly.
Okay.
Now homers here in the 4th. Tofil here to try and follow up.
Hogan has 3 and so forth. Now batting left fielder number 3, Bella
Gates first
Tofil.
pitch to her. It's a bunt. Grounded there by the pitcher. Throw over to first in time for out number 1. Pitcher read that one all the way there, ran in as soon as she saw that bat come up into the position to bunt. It was quick to get rid of that ball.
Now stepping in second baseman number 4, Caitlin Mitchell.
Caitlin Mitchell struck out swinging back into second Takes a called strike number 1 there for the first pitch. Gates quickly here with the next pitch. Just outside there for ball number 1. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I should have another run up there, which I don't, but I do now.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here. Next pitch, swung on, fouled off there for strike number 2. It's 2-0 in favor of Austintown. And able to figure out this pitcher. Get a couple runs here. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play over the dugout there. Count stays where it is, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Caitlin Mitchell. Now the next pitch to her. Swung on. Down left field for a base hit. She'll go to 1 and stay there for a single. So the inning stays alive here for the Falcons. That'll bring up Samantha Severn. Just 1 out.
Now at the plate, designated player number 42, Sammy Severn.
Sammy Southern struck out swinging to finish the second. Goes for a bunt there, fouls off. 0-1 the count. Another batter looking to add to the hit column. Next pitch. Swan popped up there, might be playable. No, as it comes out of play.
Expensive seats.
And it's a foul ball. 0-2 the count. Fan sitting out there, had to get out of the way there. Skates gets the ball back. Person who's able to retrieve the ball makes its way back over to the dugout. So now with the 0-2 count, runner on first, 1 away, Gates next pitch. A little outside there for ball number 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gates, next pitch. Up high for ball number 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Severn with a good eye there. Allow the count to even up. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Count stays where it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Severn getting some hints over there from her first base coach. Next pitch from her is going to come quickly. Skates is ready. Swung on, chopped slowly over there to the pitcher. Chooses to go over to second. Throw in time, but not able to be made there. Runner makes her way over to third. Runner up first. And we have 2 on there. Runner's on the corner. Just 1 away.
On Emma Gates.
Emma Gates error
Cool.
there.
So Severn gets on an error.
For McKenna Hogan.
First pitch swung on. Throw over to first in time for out number 2. Runner from first advances over to second. Runner on third stays. We have 2 away. 2 runners in scoring position here. Hogan able to advance. At least 1 runner over.
Your attention, please. Now pinch hitting for Maddie Butis.
So coming in for Maddie Butis.
Senior number 12, Allie Foley.
It's going to be Allison Foley. Falcons looking to see if they can bring these last 2 runners in here. Umpire just checking his batting order there, making sure that he's up to date. Steps back up. So does Allison. And now Gates is ready. First pitch to her. Swung on and missed for strike number 1.
Not close on the first one.
Gates is ready. The 0-1 pitch. Another swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Quickly Foley's down the hole here. Now Gates up high for ball number 1. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foley will live to see another pitch. And here it comes. Swung on, fouled off. Count stays where it is, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now Gates. It's ready. Here comes the next pitch. A 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Ball down in the dirt for out number 3. And yes, we will be confirmed with out number 3. So we have 2 on here at the bottom of the 4th. But the Falcons are able to get another run back with the home run there. It's 2-0 in favor of Austintown. We'll be back for the top of the 5th.
Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever co-ed youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up today and don't miss out on a chance to be part of this surging American youth sport. Backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Back here for the top half of the 5th. We have the middle of the order due up here for the Mustangs. That'll bring up Emma Gates, the pitcher. 0 for 1 in this game. Struck out swinging to start off the second.
Half of the 5th inning for the Mathews Mustangs. Pitcher number 26, Emma Gates.
Looking to get that first hit for her team here. The first pitch from Watts is a bunt. And it'll go foul there as nobody touches it. So 0-1 the count. Smart play there by all 3 fielders who decided to come in and see if they could play it. Runner would have been safe there. But the ball did go foul, so 1-1 the count. Comes the next pitch from Watt. Swung on there. Hit, going, and it's out of here. So Gates gets their team back up in this game. They now trail by a run. It's 2-1. Falcons still leading here. And she'll be coming in to her entire bench, celebrating that home run. So now,
she has now driven in 18 runs on the year, deep to left center.
Both teams have a home run.
The first Mustangs hit of the game is
and the game stays close here. Just 1 run. How's that for a first hit?
Is that Sydney Watt's first homer she went up? She's giving up.
That'll bring up McCollum. McCollum, another person who struck out. Struck out looking back in the second. Looking to keep things going here. Get another hit here for a team. Maybe even tie it up here on the swing. We'll see what happens. Watt's next pitch. Swung on, fouled off there for strike number 1. Made contact with the ball, went back into the face mask of the catcher. Everybody's all right, just getting double checked though.
You catch a hold of one and you drive it home
Hogan has a smile on her face, though. She makes her way back over. McCollum stepping back into the box. Here comes the next pitch. Count is no balls, 1 strike. Swung on a miss for strike number 2. Now quickly in the hole here, 0-2.
So you go from striking out swinging on a 1-2 pitch to that. That was an 0-1 pitch she drove out of here.
Now the next pitch here from Watts. Up high for ball number 1. Wasn't able to get her to go after that one. Watts. Gets set. Now the pitch. High again for ball number 2. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. A 1-run ball game. Here's Watts' next pitch. Swung on, got a piece of it, looked like. No?
Yes or no?
Umpire is going to say that she won and didn't make contact there. It looked like she did.
Well, she fouled it off, but she fouled it into Hogan's mitt. Right.
She'll be out there for out number 1. Saying that fouled off into the mitt.
First baseman number 6,
So,
Kennedy.
regardless, 1 away here. I'll bring up Kennedy Newsom. First pitch down low for ball number 1. Newsom also struck out swinging back in the second. She was the last out. Won't be the case this time. So there's at least 1 more batter due up after her. Pitch is up high but swung on. Chased after there by Newsom for strike number 1. Volpo will come up next. The next pitch, though, swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Watts is ready. Here comes the pitch. Just a little low and outside there for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on an even count. Got 1 away, nobody on. It's a 1-run ball game. Falcons up 2-1. Now the next pitch from Watts. Swung on, going foul down the left field line. We'll do this again. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And I do have to recall that use the innings.
Watts getting the ball back. Stepping back over to the circle. She approaches back over to the rubber. Gets set. Now the pitch. Swung on. That one's playable and caught there by the shortstop for out number 2. We got 2 away here. It's Newsom. Goes down. Up Ella Vopel. Back into third. Had the bunt foul out. 0 for 1.
Now coming up, center fielder number 00, Ella Voppel.
First pitch. Just outside for ball number 1. 1-0 count.
Foul tip for strike 3 the last time.
Comes the next pitch. Right down the middle there for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third base is playing in here. Ready for her to put that ball shallow in the infield. Now Watts' next pitch. Swung on miss for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Watts is 1 strikeout away here. Just giving up 1 run, getting out of this inning. Now the 1-2 pitch. One attempt is able to get back just in time there for ball number 2. By just in time, just barely there. The bat was still out in position. Either way, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes for Watts' next pitch. Another bunt attempt there, able to hold off again. That one up high for ball number 3, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. to Ella Vopel.
All right, it's got to get her because nobody's walked in the game yet.
Now, the payoff pitch from Watts. Called strike number 3 as she went for that one. This time got called on it. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs able to get one back on that solo home run by Gates. It's 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
They make it a one-run game.
As trendy as I am, as honest as you see, I mean, I live by the rule that I'm going to treat people like people. When you're helping somebody out who's in a tough spot and they're getting a new vehicle, it's far more than just a car. It's the experience with that person-to-person relationship building that makes the biggest difference. I was acknowledged for first place in Customer Service Index. The car is one thing, but we're in a customer service business. I'm Tim DeMaine, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Back here for the bottom half of the 5th. First pitch was in there for ball number 1. Top of the order drew up Ray, A, and Taylor. All up here to bat. Next pitch fouled up. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Around the approach. Yeah, it might have been on our back of our deck.
Yes.
We might get one on the back door here. Back deck coming in.
Ray 1 for 2, single back in the 3rd. Looking to keep on that. Next pitch swung on, hit into left field, and will get down. Runner goes to second, and will stay there at second for a double.
She didn't even like.
So Ray, with the leadoff double, brings up A. A had an RBI single back in the 3rd.
Now in the box, center fielder number 7, Sammy A.
Bring in the first run. See if she can do it again here. First pitch to her. One attempt, fouled off. Strike number 1.
It's an interesting call because she's 2 for 2 with an RBI.
I can't believe she's still wearing her sunglasses.
Yes.
Emma Gates.
Yes.
Now Gates.
There's an attitude being expressed there.
Stepping back up to the rubber.
You know it.
Definitely no
The
sign.
0-1 count. Pitch. Up high. Ball 1.
We have a peek of it when I was out mowing
Leadoff runner.
my swamp today.
Ray over there
Mowed
at
my
second
swamp, put
base.
My trash out, balanced my checkbook, paid off my credit
A
card,
trying to
paid
get her
my
back in
water
again.
and sewer bill,
1-1
and
pitch.
Now I'm doing this.
In there for called strike number 1. A tried to sell that as a ball inside there.
Now if I could just order a
Wasn't able to get the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Gates' next pitch.
might not happen until after the game.
That one, in fact, was inside. No. Called strike at number 3. We have 1 away here. As A will strike out looking. A go 2 for 3. That'll bring up Taylor. Flew up back in the 3rd. She's 0 for 2. Looking to change that here with a runner in scoring position. First pitch, swung on. Right past over 3rd. Runner from second makes her way all the way over to home, and the runner at first stays at first. So an RBI single there by Taylor gets her on the board. Just like that, Falcons get that run back. It's back to a 2-run game, 3-1.
Now pitcher number 32, Sydney Watts.
Sydney Watts comes up. First pitch, swung on, miss. Strike number 1.
See it and drive it and down it.
Runner at first, with 1 away. Watts had the homer back in the 4th inning. Team hoping she can do that again with a runner on. Next pitch. Up high for ball number 1. Throw down to first, not in time. Runner at first, safe. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. With just 1 out here. Now Gates approaches the rubber. Here comes her next pitch. Swung on, popped up there, catchable there by the shortstop, makes the grab, throw over to first, won't happen. And we have 2 away here.
2 down. So Ayla Ray now has 10 doubles on the year. Patty Taylor has 25 runs batted in.
That will bring up Bella Tofil.
Left fielder number 3, Bella Tofil.
Tofil, bunt out. Last bat is 0 for 2. First pitch in there for ball number 1. Throw down to first, not in time. So 1-0 count.
Right back where we started from.
2 away. That runner's still at first base. Now Gates' next pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Struck out swinging, bunted.
Gates taking a look over there. Band on her left arm. Next pitch. Here it comes. Bunt foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skates makes her way back over to the circle after retrieving the ball. Now she's set in the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike number 3 and out number 3. We've played through 5 here, and the Falcons get 1 back. It's 3-1 in favor of Austintown, heading to the top of the 5th.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
How lucky are we to have not 1, but 2 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring PGA professionals, golf instruction, a players rewards club, kids programs, and a pro shop and grill room for a memorable golf experience. Call or click to schedule your tee time at Mill Creek Golf Course.
Schedule, ladies and gentlemen, the Fitch Lady Falcons this coming Tuesday, May 10th. They will take on the Howland Tigers in their final All-American Conference game. Game time will be at 5 o'clock, include the regular season. And then on Wednesday, May 11th, it's the opening
Back
game
for the top half of the 6th here. Bottom of the order due up here before we get back to the top. Last 2 batters.
This coming Monday, May 9th matchup between the Kent Roosevelt
First one here for Mustangs will be Ava Shugart, designated player.
Wednesday, May 11th at 5 o'clock.
Shugart approaching back into the box. She's set. So is Watts. The first pitch.
Mathews, the designated player number 25, Ava Shugart.
Low there for ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. It's a leadoff batter.
And this coming Saturday, the Fitch Lady Falcons scheduled to meet the Massillon Washington Tigers in a 11 o'clock.
Now the next pitch from Watts. Swung on, miss for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Weather permitting.
Number 16, Mia Del Garbino on deck with Kelsey Newsom in the hole.
Raining. Now it's raining here. So here comes the
And we're
rain
starting to get some rain here
coming today.
in Austintown. Just a couple of sprinkles shouldn't stop the game here.
And once again, here comes the sprinkler cat.
So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Comes the next pitch from Watts. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now Watts is ready. Pitch. Swung on a miss for out number 1. Another strikeout here for Watts. And that will bring up Del Garbino.
Now in the box, Shortstop number 16, Mia Del Garbino.
Garbino got out. It was the final out back in the third.
They get many chances.
First pitch up high for ball number 1. 1-0 the count.
Well, like Monday, even though Sydney pitched 3 innings and struck out 5, then you had contact.
There comes the next pitch.
3 errors between the 4th and 7th innings.
Yeah, who was
4 unearned runs.
Outfielders.
Down low in the dirt for ball number 2. 2-0 the count here to Del Garbino. Top of the order due up here, and Kelsey Newsome, the leadoff batter after her.
Maddie Taylor misplayed a ground ball, although she tagged.
Garbino hoping to not have 2 outs for her and hoping to be on base for the next batter. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Watts. Swung on miss for strike number 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The rain is in fact coming down here. It's hard to tell there on the camera. Not hard enough for the game to stop. Watts' next pitch. Right down the middle for strike number 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watts looking here for the 2-2 punch out. She's back up on the rubber, gets set. Now her pitch. Swung on a miss, another strikeout here for out number 2. And that will bring up Newsome. Newsome 0 for 2, struck out looking in the 4th.
Batting order, right fielder number 21, Kelsey Newsome.
This is Kelsey Newsome, one of 2 Newsomes in the lineup. First pitch to her. Up high for ball number 1, was able to hold off there. She looked like she wanted to go for it. Newsome looking to get her first hit here. Next pitch. Swung on right over to first. Tag easily applied there for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Falcons still lead by the narrow score of 3-1.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Back here for the bottom half of the 6th. First pitch in there for ball number 1. It's Caitlin Mitchell at bat right now. Just 1 for 2, singled in the 4th. We need another one here. Next pitch swung on. Playable there, caught by right fielder for out number 1. So leadoff batter rather, is out. Fly out into right field. That'll bring up Severn. Severn 0 for 1 here. She got on an error back in the 4th.
Now the designated player, number 42, Sammy Severn.
First pitch in there for strike number 1. Still sprinkling here. Gates' next pitch. A little high there for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Gates is ready. Pitch is swung on, fouled off. Strike number 2. Kenna Hogan, the catcher, drew up after Severn.
Further expression of individuality with a twist there.
See if Severn can get on base here.
Haven't seen the sun since like 1
Like
o'clock.
Hogan can try and do some damage for a team. Add to their lead. Next pitch. Down low in the dirt for ball number 2. Wanted to go after it, but held off there. She saw that ball going down at her feet.
Corey Hart, sunglasses at night.
Great opportunity there. The strikeout wasn't sought after, though, by the batter. So we'll do this again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one is a strikeout as she goes through for that one for out number 2. And that will bring up Hogan. Hogan's 0 for 2 today. Grounded out back in the 4th.
Now striding
First
to
out in the
his
3rd.
catcher, number 34, McKenna Hogan.
Hogan just trying to change things around here, get her first hit, or at least get on base here. First pitch. A little outside there for ball number 1.
Didn't get the call on that, but that was changing me with like changing a diaper.
Now Gates is ready. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gates stepping back up to the rubber here. Everybody's set. Next pitch. Swung on, foul on the first base side there. Wasn't sure if that was up high, not there for the first baseman to try and make it. Wasn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gates is set. Now the pitch. Swung on, popped up.
Trouble.
Playable there by the second baseman and caught there for out number 3.
Toto makes the catch and the inning is over.
So for the second time here, the Falcons will go in order. We played through 6. We head to the top of the 7th. Falcons leading 3-1.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
First thing that really struck me was, of course, the passion the YSM team had of sports. But what really stood out was the respect they seem to show every program in the area. There seemed to be no bias, and I truly admired that. You got to work hard for what you get. You're not going to win a beauty contest. Right? You got to put the work in northeastern Ohio, and YSM certainly does that and kind of personify the area. My name is Super Dave O'Malley, and my sports network is your sports network.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience from sales to financing and even service.
We guarantee financing.
Regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Back here for the 7th and possibly final inning here in the close 3-1 game, 2-run ball game here in favor of Austintown. Look to end things here in the top half of the 7th. The Mustangs have their last 3 batters coming up here. Potentially the last 3 batters, unless they can get those 2 runs back. Force us to bottom half of the 7th.
Now leading off the top half.
So leading things off is this 2-hole batter is Gianna Toto. Toto back in the 4th, struck out looking 0 for 2. Be a great opportunity, great time here for her to get her first hit. First pitch to her from Watts. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Infield was ready for her there. If she had decided to go for a bunt, wasn't able to get enough of it as they were charging in both first and third base. Now Watts' next pitch. Swung on, popped up. Is that playable there by the catcher? No, it'll be foul and out of play, and we'll be at 0-2 for the count.
She gets on, you got 2 chances to tie.
So Watts, the leadoff batter here, Toto, has an 0-2 count. Has her batter in the hole. She'll step back up here. So will Watts. The 0-2 pitch. Down low. Ball number 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Canfield beat Howland 6-3.
Now, Watts, the 1-2 pitch. Low again for ball number 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye there by Toto. Now I want to go after that one. Count was 0-2. Now it's evened up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see what Watts can do here. The next pitch is coming. Up high for ball number 3. So with great patience there by Toto, she turned an 0-2 count into a 3-2 count. And now has an opportunity to either walk or maybe get a hit here, keep herself alive. Here comes Watts, her payoff pitch. Up high for ball number 4, so the leadoff runner is aboard here for the Mustangs. That'll bring up Matheny. 0-for-2 grounded out back in the 4th, her last at bat. Struck out swing in the first, 3rd and final out of that inning as well. So another person looking for a hit here with the runner on first base. First pitch taken on for a strike. Swung through that ball was up high, another ball. But Matheny just really wanted that one. Was willing to take a strike for it. Matheny stepping back into the box. Here comes the next pitch from Watts. Swing and a miss. Yet again, another batter in the 0-2 count here. We'll see if she fares any better here. Watts trying to avoid filling up the count again. Here comes her next pitch here to Matheny. Swung on, miss for out number 1. Another strikeout here. Runner still over there at first, but 1 away. Now at 0-3, that'll bring up the pitcher, Gates, who had the solo home run, is the only run here for her team. Hit that back in the 5th. Now with the runner on. First pitch to her. In there, just barely for strike number 1. Now Watts gets set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Has another batter in the hole here at 0-2. Now Watts looking for the punch out here on the 0-2 count. Her pitch. Swung on. Fouled off there. Count stays where it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gates keeping herself alive here. Looking to put that ball somewhere in the outfield. See if she can bring in that run at first. Both batter and pitcher getting set here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on right back to the pitcher. Throw over to first is 1, rather second is 1. No throw over there to first though. Not enough time there for out number 2.
She's running. She's running. But she's going to be out too.
Not sure what happened there. Runner was going from first there. Looked like the play was done and over. We do have 2 outs. Umpires will convene here to see what's going on. Fans here saying that the runner was interfered with by the pitcher. Looks like she'll be safe over there at third. Wow. We'll see exactly though. Looks like she might be. If not, she will be out. She did overslide that bag there and was tagged.
She was safe at first after he played the 1-6 play at second.
So we'll wait and see here what the umpires decide here. Big call here coming.
No matter what.
And they're going to say that she is out there, so that will be out number 3, and that will be the ball game. So already very close and exciting game ends with a very close and exciting call there. A little controversy, but right call appeared to be made there by the umpires.
1-6 on the out.
So after 7 and all 7 innings played here, Falcons come away with the win 3-1. From YSN, this is Matt Marr saying thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.